Honoring one's parents and respecting the elderly have always been an important part of Tzu Chi's teachings. The charities is always reminding the public to honor their parents in a timely fashion, and also regularly visit seniors living alone or in senior home. In today's Chi 50th anniversary series, we meet a daughter-in-law who sets an example for all.
I've always felt that we share a special affinity. For the past 3 decades, I'm truly grateful for her.
Speaking softly and attending to tenderly, Sunny is not looking after her own mother, but her mother-in-law instead. As the 90-year-old senior could no longer chew, she could only eat pureed food. Her medication has to be grounded up as well.
The other day she said to me, "Why don't you just let me die already?" I said, "Mom, you shouldn't talk like this. You have been very kind to us, especially me." And then she reached up wanting to pat my back, so I leaned forward. She then said, "Actually, you have been very good." I was just overcome with emotion.
Sun and her husband had been living in South Africa for years and couldn't tend to her mother-in-law. However, when the senior visited or when the couple came back to visit, they always got along. It wasn't until last year when the senior developed Alzheimer's that prompted Sun to move back to look after her. Not long after the senior gets up, she will want to lie down. Every day, she repeats the same routine.
This is the classic symptoms of Alzheimer's disease. She just can't focus on something for long. She'll want to get up and move around a bit.
Sun remains tender and patient as she continues to care for her disabled mother-in-law, as if caring for her own mother.
Because I have little patience, my temper used to be bad. But when I was at home before, my mother-in-law was always quiet and never scolded anyone, even if you made a mistake. I thought, how can there be a mother-in-law like this?
Influenced by their parents, Sun's children are also close to their grandma and also help look after her in spite of her condition.
Like my big brother and I, or our cousins, see our grandma the way she is now, which is far from the person she was. We still very much love her.
In modern society, filial piety is often overlooked. Scholars believe in the old agricultural society, filial piety was the foundation of all ethics and the stabilizing force of society.
The young must honor the old, while the old must be kind to the young. This gives rise to the concept of respect and subsequently mutual love. When government policies, society, and families are governed by such principles, everything will surely be more harmonious.
Scholars believe the 5 bonds helped establish people's relationship with each other and society in the old days. However, after the Industrial Revolution, the economic prosperity led to the disintegration of the 5 bonds.
When people get away further from their family, their life no longer adheres to a proper routine. They no longer reflect on their actions. As technology advances, people begin to rely less on their family for support, and thus they become more self-centered.
Using modern language to express these Confucianism concepts, Master Zeng Yan has emphasized the importance of filial piety.
看我们的社会，假如不是老人家长辈们呐，大家呢这样的打拼过来，哪有这样的富有人生呢？的确，我们人人呐要敬老尊贤。
To respect the old, they should be living at home and looked after by their offspring.
The master believes that the elderly should be living with their children, so we have been working on geriatric care.
In 1998, Tzu Chi began its geriatric daycare program, where seniors can come during the day and be looked after by volunteers and medical personnel.
快乐多了。
They're so much happier here. There are more excitement in their life as well. As many of our seniors farm for a living, they teach us to farm here, which helps those suffering from Alzheimer's.
For some, Tzu Chi's recycling centers are just like a geriatric daycare center.
If you're bored, you can come here. There are things to do, people to talk to, and food to eat. This is the best.
Tzu Chi is also teaching the younger generations to honor their parents. Through serving tea, children can express their gratitude to their mom and dad.
Through this chance, parents know their children have grown up, or the children know they can express their gratitude by taking action.
这些父母拢是咱的宝，咱应该孝顺，是咱的家庭教育伦理。那会当安尼一代做互一代看，老是受尊重的，有礼节的，安尼的社会，老人哪有啥问题呢？
If people learn to honor their seniors once again, a family will grow steadily and no longer will we have children wandering on the street.
Before getting the lost children home, first seniors will have to learn to smile. The revival of filial piety may not be easy, but it is what society nowadays desperately needs.